Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing my July favorites, and I'm really excited because this is the first favorites video I'm doing since I started making videos again. So I'm just going to show you the things I've been loving within the month of July. I'm not going to go all the way back to the last favorites video because that would be a ton of products, but I'm going to show you everything I've been loving this past month, maybe a little bit before July also, just because I'm using those same products. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first item I have is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Foundation, and this has Comfort Serum. I don't know what comfort means. I guess it just feels really good on your skin, but I definitely can tell that there is a serum in the foundation, especially when I'm applying it to my skin. I can just tell that there's a smooth serum type finish in the foundation. I love the way it looks on my skin. I have pretty normal skin. It's not dry, it's not oily, it's just normal. So this does claim to have 25-hour wear, not 24 hours, but 25. And I'm pretty sure I've never worn it for that long, and you should never wear your makeup for that long. The most I've probably worn it for is about 12 to 14 hours, and that's with me working a full day of work and then a few hours after that until I get ready for bed and take off all my makeup. And I always look at my face to see how my makeup is still sitting on my skin by the time I'm taking it off, and it still looks really, really good. So I absolutely love this, and I plan on repurchasing this over and over. Another foundation I've been loving, which I just started using a couple weeks ago, is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-Hour Foundation. All of these foundations are like 24 hours long. Like, I get it. Like, calm down. Anyway, so the color I have of this is 202 Creamy Natural. So I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this when I got it, because a lot of the glowy foundations, I'm never sure if I'm going to like. I like more of a matte finish, and I think that's because of all the years that I had really bad acne. When I had acne, my skin was super oily, so when I have a dewy foundation or a glowy foundation, I kind of associate that of when my skin was really oily due to acne. So I don't know, for some reason I just prefer matte foundations because of that. It's kind of like brings back old memories that I don't want to remember. But this definitely does leave a glow on my skin, but then when I set my under eyes with the RCMA no color powder, that whole thing, it does mattify it a little bit, but it still leaves me a nice glow. But like I said, my skin is on the normal side, and my skin stays really good throughout the whole day. It doesn't get too oily or too dewy. So yeah, there's that. So next, I've been loving the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which this has been all over YouTube, so I'm sure you've heard of it by now, but if not, let me tell you a little bit about it. This is from Physicians Formula, which you can find at your drugstore. Their bronzers are a little bit pricey for drugstore bronzers. I think this was around $14, and I got mine at Walmart. This is what the color looks like. And so mine, it says it's in the color Light Bronzer, but this is the only color I've seen. So I don't know if my stores have just been out of the darker shades, or if they just don't have darker shades. If they don't have darker shades, then that's crazy to me, because why would you come out with one color bronzer? I love this because the texture is so smooth, like just touching it. It sounds so weird. It's super soft. This is what the color looks like here. It's called Butter Bronzer, and it literally is so buttery and smooth. It feels so nice. It blends on the skin really well, and it lasts all day. So I've been loving this, and of course, it smells like pina colada. It smells so good. I'm just between this and like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers, I'm just like in food makeup heaven. Everything just smells so good. I love that bronzer as well, but this one's kind of taken over since I got it. Next, I have the Becca Jaclyn Hill Face Palette, and to be honest, I wasn't even planning on buying this at all. It never even crossed my mind. Never even gave it a thought, because I have the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette that came out, I believe, during the holidays of last year. And this has 3 different shades, including Champagne Pop. So I thought I didn't need this. I never even thought about it. But I walked into Sephora one day, and the first thing I saw when I walked in was a little Champagne Glow stand that had this on it. And I was like, oh no. And so I went over to it and swatched it, and I was like, crap, like if my store has it, I have to get it. So of course I ended up getting it, and now I love it. So I don't regret getting this at all. I absolutely love it. It's the only highlight I think I've been using all month long. So it looks like this. I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere, but this has Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, I believe this is Pamplemousse, Amaretto, and Rosé Spritz. So mostly I've just been using the 2 highlighters a lot. I've been using all the colors, but those are the 2 I've been using the most. But the blushes are really gorgeous as well. But Prosecco Pop has just become my favorite highlighter. I do mix it in with Champagne Pop, or I use Champagne Pop by itself. I've been kind of switching off, but Prosecco Pop I'm just absolutely in love with. So here is Prosecco Pop. Super pretty. It's like a gold. And then Champagne Pop, which has a little bit more bronzy gold to it. I'm sure you've seen this a million times, but it's definitely worth mentioning. So if your Sephora still has these, I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And it's like kind of like a collector's piece, because it is limited edition, which is definitely why I bought it, because I was like, if I don't get it now, I might never be able to get it again. So yes. So the next item is so hyped on YouTube and Instagram, and that is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. The colors are so pretty. It's actually, I still have part of the packaging in here because I'm trying to keep it as nice as possible. I still have this little plastic thingy in here, and I still have the sticker on the mirror. But, so this is what the palette looks like. It comes with 14 shadows. They're all on the warm side, which I don't have anything like this, so that's what kind of sold me on it, is I don't have a whole palette of warm colors. And the shadows are super pigmented, super buttery and smooth. They blend out so nicely, and no regrets. I absolutely love this palette. So I did use this palette for my eyes today. So it does show you that you can do kind of a more simple look, and you can do a more dramatic look as well. So the colors that I'm wearing today is burnt orange in the crease, primavera on the lid, and then tempera, yeah, as my highlight. Use a swatch of some other colors. Let's do red ochre. Let's do Venetian red. Super pretty. And let's do Realgar, I think that's the color. So they are so amazing, really pigmented. Like I said, super soft. They blend out really easy, and it's just a really good palette. All right, moving on to lip products. The first thing I want to mention is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Ashton, which is the color I'm wearing right now. And it's a really warm, kind of reddish brown color, and I've just been loving this. I really like these darker lips. It's my favorite thing to wear right now. And this color is just so beautiful. It's the first liquid lipstick I'm trying from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so it's the first one I'm trying, and so far I love it, and it makes me want to buy more from this line. It's super matte, and it still feels like a liquid lipstick. You can't really escape that, but it lasts for hours. I love the formula. It's not too moussey or too thin or too thick, or it's pretty perfect. So I actually really like this, and it makes, like I said, it makes me want to try more liquid lipsticks by this line. But again, this is in the color Ashton. This color is on my lips, but I'll go ahead and give you a swatch so you can see what it looks like. So that is the color right there. The next lip products I have are from the same line, but they're two different colors, and they are the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. So I have Queen Bee and Child Star. So this is Queen Bee, which is a more muted purple color, which this is definitely my favorite of the two, just because I love this kind of cool muted purple color. So that is it right here. Super pretty. I wear this all the time. I wear it to work, I wear it on the weekends. It's so pretty. And the other one is Child Star, which is this color right here, which is a pinky nude. Because I wear so many of these darker colors, it's nice to have a go-to nude, and this definitely has been my go-to nude lately. I also feel like the formula for these lasts a really long time. They feel comfortable on the lips. They're easy to apply just because of how small the doe foot applicator is. It's not too big or too small. I feel like it's a perfect size. So yeah, definitely check these out. Moving on, I have one skincare item, and this is the Sensitive Skin Cleansing Facial Wipes, which are from the Up and Up brand at Target. And I actually just changed over to these. Before this, I was using their normal ones. I don't even know what they're called, but they're in a blue package. But I decided to get the sensitive skin ones just because I feel like my skin has been getting a little bit more sensitive. My eyes are always sensitive, so I just wanted to use something that was just meant for sensitive skin and sensitive eyes. They're really soothing on the skin. They take off my makeup really easily. I never use makeup wipes to take makeup off of my eyes. I always use a liquid makeup remover just because I feel like taking your eye makeup off with makeup wipes, you're like really tugging on your eyes, and I'm not trying to tug and cause wrinkles and all that. So I will always take off my eye makeup using a more liquid product, and then I use these to take off my face makeup. But with that being said, these take off my face makeup off so easily, and they're kind of cooling. They feel really good. So the package says they have no parabens, harsh chemicals, alcohol, or dyes. Removes makeup gentle on skin with provitamin and vitamin E. So these were somewhere under $4 at Target for a count of 25. So I definitely recommend checking these out if you're looking for an affordable makeup wipe. So the last item I have to talk about is a curling iron, and it actually has a clip. I feel like nobody uses these anymore. Everybody's into the clipless ones, which I do have, and I was just tired of using it. I feel like I was getting frustrated. I couldn't curl my hair in a hurry because I was just having issues wrapping it, and I was just over it, and I just wanted to get an old school clip curling iron, and this is the one I got. So this is the Babyliss Pro 1-inch curling iron that has nano titanium. It says it here at the bottom. So it is a titanium curling iron, which I believe is one step above ceramic, so it's supposed to be really good for your hair. And so the things I was looking for in a curling iron was definitely the clip. I like how big this part is, so your fingers aren't slipping off of the clip. I like this part here so that you can hold on to it if you're curling your hair and you won't burn your fingers at the tip. It has this little stand here to put onto your counter. And then it has this, I can't remember what this is called, but it's the kind of cord that's, oh, swivel cord. It's called a swivel cord. That was something I really wanted because I felt like my other ones that didn't have this were always getting tangled. So I love this about it. This was one of my #1 things. So I've been loving this. It's what I used to curl my hair today. I'm not the best with curling my hair. That's why I wanted something so easy. And this has definitely been it for me. And it has a heat dial so you can control the heat, and this is what it looks like. You can see it goes from 1 to 50, and I have mine set on 14 just because my hair is really fine and it doesn't take a ton of heat to curl my hair. So yeah, this is really great. I've been loving this. My hair has kind of fallen since I curled my hair this morning because I've been touching it so much throughout this video. I'm sure the intro of this is way curlier than how they're looking now, but you know, whatever. All right guys, so that is it for my July favorites. Let me know down in the comments what you've been loving this month and I will check those out. And yeah, please like this video down below and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Fine, 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 fine. Why is it so hard for me to talk? Huh? Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. Tangleless? What is this called? God. Thirsty, huh?